Do you ever feel like manifestation is just another thing on your to-do list that you don't have time for? Like your spiritual practice is something that you have to do? Honestly, you're not alone because I felt that way too. Something that's really changed my relationship with manifestation is blending it into my lifestyle so that no matter what I'm doing, I'm also manifesting. I call this manifestation as a lifestyle, and it's single handedly made the entire manifestation journey more enjoyable for me. And I've seen my desires show up with a lot more ease. Manifesting as a lifestyle has made manifestation go from feeling like a task to something I just naturally do because it's who I am. If you'd like to learn more about this, I've created a step by step guide for you. I'll link it in my show notes so you can check it out.
Hey, love, welcome to Affirm It Express, the mini series within the podcast that's all about giving you a quick spiritual boost. In each episode, I'll share affirmations or a quick tip to help you stay in your best energy. So let's get to the good stuff and affirm it together. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Affirm It Express. Today, I'm going to share with you some affirmations if you feel like you are worrying too much. This is something that I have done so many times, and it happens when we're overthinking, when we're worrying, when we're trying to figure out how things are going to work out, and we're just using our minds far too much and in a way to our own demise unintentionally. And so I wanted to create some affirmations that if you just feel like you're really in your head and you don't know how to get out and you keep trying to problem solve, you keep trying to analyze, you keep trying to figure it out, these affirmations are for you. This is completely normal along the manifestation journey, but we are allowed to give ourselves and our minds a break, and it'll probably feel a lot easier. We oftentimes don't trust that if we kind of let go of the worry and let go of the stress, that it can still work out. We almost feel like worrying is a way of controlling. We use worry as a means to impact the outcome and control the outcome when, if anything, it's probably just making us feel worse about it and prolonging it from coming to us. So the 3 affirmations I have written is I replace worrying with trusting. So this one was inspired by just thinking of something as immensely kind of frustrating as worrying as a simple choice that you can replace, a simple thing that you can just take away and replace with something like trust. So when you're thinking about worrying versus trusting, ask yourself, what are you worrying about? What are you scared of? And what are you not trusting? And what's the opposite of it? How can you trust? How can the trust eradicate worry? Is it trust in yourself? Is it trust in the universe? Is it trust in your ability for yourself to handle it? What do you need to trust? Just kind of bring that intention to your mind as you're saying this affirmation. The next affirmation is, it is normal for me to be able to pause and be intentional with my streams of consciousness. I love this affirmation, if I must say so myself, because I feel like we don't equip ourselves with the capability, and we don't think that we have the capability to pause and be intentional with our thought patterns. So by streams of consciousness, I mean thought patterns, whether it's a worrying thought pattern, a negative spiral, a positive gratitude rant. I want you to feel empowered that you can be intentional with what you're thinking and with your streams of consciousness, and that you're able to pause and say, hey, is this the way I want my thoughts to go, or do I want to choose a different thought? You can simply choose to think a different type of thought and allow yourself to go down that stream of consciousness. So that's that second affirmation. And the third one is, I'm allowed to relax into this moment without feeling the need to know how and when things will work out. This kind of relates to the first one, but something that I've been really learning is that surrendering is an opportunity and an invitation to relax. And it feels very unrelated. When I first heard that, I did not resonate with it. But the more and more I kind of marinated and thought about it, it felt like ease, and kind of the opposite of so much of the heavy stuff is relaxation, whether that's relaxing your mind, relaxing your body, relaxing your thought patterns, whatever that is, relaxing your own need to control. So I kind of wanted to implement that word relax, because it is something I always think of in relation to like getting a massage or going to the spa. However, I think it's really cool to implement it into manifestation as well, because I think it's a more meaningful word than we give it credit to. And so I wanted to invite relax into it while also acknowledging that it is normal to try and figure out how and when things are going to happen. I think those are the two biggest areas that we want to figure out. So I really wanted to acknowledge that, but give yourself permission to pause and change that stream of consciousness, especially if that's the direction your thoughts are going. So those are the 3 affirmations, and now let's do them together. So repeat after me. I replace worrying with trusting. It's normal for me to be able to pause and be intentional with my streams of consciousness. I am allowed to relax into the moment without feeling the need to know how and when things will work out. I replace worrying with trusting. It's normal for me to be able to pause and be intentional with my streams of consciousness. I am able to relax into the moment without feeling the need to know how and when things will work out. And that is it. Feel free to go through and repeat those again and again. Whenever you feel worried, whenever you feel that your mind is starting to kind of run in a direction that you don't know how to stop, this is a really, really good, quick little affirmation session for you to do. I hope you find this helpful, and I will see you next week.